I'm going to teach you how to speedrun Digimon World 1 Legacy, any percent. The rules are no RNG manipulation, except for Agumon, no slots, and no major glitches. We have some glitches though. We start a new game, no memory card. Yes. Day. After you enter your timer name and Digimon name, all stars skip the opening movie. The timer starts with the first text box when talking to Digimon. We go back to Digimon's house and get the items from Tokomon. I will not get too deep into dodges, skips, or game mechanics, so tell me in the comments if there is something you wanna know about it. Go to the green gym. We're gonna train speed, feed the meat, train speed twice, change to offense, train offense twice, Agumon will poop, we feed the meat, and train one more time offense before fighting Agumon. When entering the screen called R1 down and left, this is for RNG manipulation. Don't worry too much about it if you don't get it first try. During Agumon 5 we saw our inventory just to sell everything later, and the meat to the left to use on Kunemon. Kunemon can stand flat, so get ready to reset here if the fight goes wrong. Make sure to heal at the end of the fight, we're gonna need that for Sentarmon Mace. I forgot to heal here, but I got lucky on the mace, we will see that later. Take the MP chip, we're gonna sell that later and go to Shilamon. Choose any option here, there's no time difference. We go to the top right to get Betamon. Next we go back down. Then to the right, we're going to get Sentarmon. Go to the right butt, up, then up left. Pick up the giant meat, go up, and depending on the exit, if it is in the middle, just go there, else just go down, get shoot, and go to the exit. There's a chance to get an autopilot then. If you get it, pick it up, we're gonna use it later. Now we go back, fix the bridge, and go talk to Shilamon. And here is where we will use the autopilot, if we had one. We get ready to set the MP chip, restore, bandage and medicine. We buy 11 to 14 meat, 4 autopilots, 2 various, 11 MP recoveries, 2 medium recoveries, and press square to spend everything else on small recoveries. Use this list as a reference, you can change it if you want. Now we go to the Dream Tunnel and fight Dreamogemon. After this we have to go talk to the other Dreamogemon, so we trigger the event and he will finish digging in 5 days. You can say yes, no or cancel with triangle, it doesn't really matter. Then autopilot back to town. Talk to Yoromon, if he's not here you can do it later, don't worry about it. We go to sleep, then train offense to entire days until we evolve into Birdramon. Don't forget to feed and don't get more than 4 killing mistakes. Else Agumon will evolve into Meramon. I am delaying the poop here just because it's faster. I don't have to feed that much. If you wanna know more about it, tell me in the comments, I will make a video explaining it. After we have evolved into Birdramon, we're gonna keep training offense until around 540, 550 offense. Then we're gonna switch to speed until 340, 350. Now we go to the mansion to get Pokemon recruit. Answer yes, yes and no. Get Pokemon. Go to the bridge. This is why we talked to Yuramon before coming here, to trigger the invisible bridge. Then we go fight Sanjamamon and try to get spinning shot. There's a 14% chance to learn spinning shot with Birdramon at least. Remove the Spitfire and set the spinning shot. Use the elevator to go up and fight Birdramon. Make sure you full heal at the end of the fight so you don't get sick. Next we wanna talk to Yuramon again to trigger Ogremon 1. Then we go to Drill Tunnel again to fight Meramon. Make sure to fully heal your HP at the end of the fight. That way Birdramon doesn't get injured. Get the offense chip from Meramon and the second one in the BC. Then go back. Tell to Dreamorgamon, you will finish drilling in 3 days. I sleep here. You can do it after going back to town if you need more time. Now we go get the protection, get the chips, feed the offense chips, autopilot back to town, and we are going to the canyon to fight Ogremon 1. We have to enter the screen from the other side to trigger Ogremon, so we go down and back. We're gonna try and feed the HP chip when Birdramon gets the butterfly. That way if Birdramon ejects the chip, we can scold and get rid of it. At least for a while. We go inside the Ogre Fortress, pick up the double floppy. You can skip it if you want to, but it's nice to have some extra healing. I failed my Agumon skip on this run. Not a big deal. You can make mistakes. It's going to happen eventually. Still fine if you get 1 or 2 fights. You should have enough time to fix the run anyway. Since Birdramon has the butterfly again, we're gonna try and feed the HP chip. We are going for Goblimon skip. Just make sure you don't hold the D-pad when entering the screen. We run from the fight. Use the elevator and autopilot back to town. We go back, talk to Shellmon, get the defense chip, then go fight Ogremon 3. There is a chance you find a nice mushroom on the way there. If you do, get it and feed it after Ogremon 3. Whereas Sidramon can do an attack that deals around 1000 damage, so be careful here. We autopilot back to town. We are going to sell our defense and quick chips. We get 7, maybe 8 autopilot, 11 various, 21 MP, and everything else medium recoveries. After we talk to Centermon, we are going to Mount Panorama, feed any HP healing item to Unimon, and do Baitmon 1. Autopilot back to town. Go talk to Digimon so we can fight Greymon. After Greymon, we're gonna feed the offense chip and go to Factorial Town. If you are short in time, you can feed the offense chip later. Since we have some extra time here, we're gonna go for Metal Mamemon now. It's a 3% chance. Just enter and exit the screen until you get it. You can go for Gaumon and Kokatorimon later in the run if you don't wanna go for the risky 3% chance. This is slower, but safer to do. I will point later on the video when to do this. Now we have to go inside the factory. We need to wait until 12 o'clock plus minus 5 seconds. As long as we are within range, it is fine. Fight Ginomon. You probably want to use mostly medium recoveries here. Pick up the defense chip. You can wait a bit for Digimon to move. Then we go talk to Andromon. Then fight Numemon. Here's where you can go for Metal Mamemon if you didn't have time for it before getting inside the factory. Then we go talk to Andromon. Go to Gear Savannah. Talk 3 times to Elecmon. If you choose Metal Mamemon, make sure to be fully healed before this. We go get Piomon, then go to Trash Mountain. Get the fishing rod, we're gonna use this for Sidramon. Then talk to Sukamon on the top. Here is where the route will change if you choose Gabumon and Kokaterimon. Just train until around 6 or 7, whenever Bedramon wants to sleep. And go fight Gabumon and Kokaterimon as I showed before. Everything else will be the same as we follow here. Just will be morning instead of afternoon, Sidramon. And make sure you don't forget to reach Shelmon's board. After fighting Ninjamon and Palmon, we are finally going for Sidramon. And we put on the top corner some video tutorials on how to fish Sidramon. We go to Beetleland, talk to Kabuterimon. Hold down and smash X, that way you choose the second option. Now, in case you did Metal Mamemon, we're gonna train and sleep. And the next day we're gonna train until 4 o'clock. If you did Gabumon and Kokaterimon, we're just gonna train until 4 o'clock. Go talk to Koamon. Hold down and mash X to select the second option and autopilot back down. Now we go recruit Andromon and Giromon. First talk to Andromon. Remember to talk twice to Andromon. Then go inside the factory and talk to Giromon. After that we autopilot back. We are going to do our last shopping here. Get around 31 MP, 11 Varius, and maybe 31, 41 medium recoveries. Now we're gonna fight Ogramon for the last time. Here's where you could get soft lock, and you might want an extra autopilot here. Get the HP chip. You can fit it now or later if you want. Remember to sleep before Dreamogimon. Now we go get Bedamon. There is a chance to find Mamemon here. The fight could be good or could be really bad. After we autopilot, we read the Shelmon board and go back to Bedamon. This is the last recruit we need. We autopilot and go inside Digimon's house. Talk to Digimon and autopilot again to skip Airdramon. Now we go to Infinite Mountain. Next fight is Stevimon. There is a chance to softlock here. And there is nothing you can do about it. So, good luck. One more fight before the last boss. Get ready to use your barriers. And finally we got to the last boss. We want to use protection as fast as possible here. But be careful, don't use it if he starts using Thunder Justice. Wait for a Megaton Punch or you blocking an attack. The timer stops when Machine Dramon HP goes to 0, and that's pretty much the run. I didn't went too deep on some game mechanics, so feel free to ask in the comments. Or else I stream on Twitch if you wanna come and ask me live. Link in the description. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was useful.